Hey there, Juggies, your old pal McJuggerNuggets here. Welcome to the Juggies Powwow! Woo! I can be as loud as I want because I'm in my own house. Which leads me into today's topic. I haven't done one of these in a month, so I figured now's the perfect time because I actually have something to say. I moved into this house 3 days ago. I figured now's a good time to bring this up because I felt both of these. I felt extremely independent, which is the first topic, and then second topic that goes hand in hand with that is loneliness. Now they're almost like two sides of the same coin. One almost has a good connotation and the other one not so much. Ironically, today I wanted Uncle Larry to come over so we can start clearing out the room of construction materials so I can move my desk in there and so we can start working on the caulk in the bathroom. But unfortunately, he's sick as a dog. I want to move my desk and stuff in there and get that stuff out, but he's sick. Corn, I texted him. It seems like he has better things to do this time than come keep me company. I must take this level of independence and run with it. I live on my own now, and this was what I wanted. Or was it? Let's first talk about independence. Hell, we have a whole holiday dedicated to independence. We also have a movie coming out, a sequel to Independence Day. It is ingrained in our society to be independent, and, you know, even my dad always wanted me to get a job, to get a life, to be independent. But what exactly does that mean? In today's world, I believe that means going out on your own and being successful. And there's this stigma that you kind of have to do it alone, but nothing really is ever done alone. Hell, even me doing YouTube, it's only because of you guys. So this independent venture, this independent YouTuber, filmmaker, whatever you even want to call it, I'm only doing it because of you guys. And because of, you know, Corn and Uncle Larry that has helped this construction, you know, it's always done with other people. Now, just talking personally, like, I so desperately wanted to get out of the house, and I did that. And now I have my own place, and I'm being independent, you know, I'm cleaning up around, you know, the house. You know, I have my own responsibilities to take care of. I have to pay money, which I was paying rent at home, but it's a little different. I had to pay for materials to fix this place up, and with it, you know, it comes a new phase of life. It's not as innocent and fun as it used to be, and I guess this is also in line with growing older, which just fucking sucks, I've come to realize. Now, the beauty of it, my eyes, independence to me was like, yes, finally getting the hell out of that bad environment and saying goodbye to my brother and dad, and just all that shit that went with that. I could be by myself, which sounded like a good thing for everyone because, I mean, I know I've done some messed up shit over the years. I've done some kind of unforgivable things. So, and I've been told by many people that I'm just toxic and that I bring people down around me. And, you know, a lot of it has to do with this camera or that I like to play video games and stuff. So it's nice that I've been stripped away from that and I can be kind of isolated in my own house, independent. So it was all wrapped up in the good things, and you know, maybe it's best that I live by myself. But with that, I'm lonely as shit, and it's just funny how, you know, a YouTuber talking to all of you guys right now. I'm talking to myself right now in the corner of my living room, and I have a pet fly. I talk to a fly. I'm actually just talking to myself. I'm extremely alone, and you would think with somebody with huge amounts of followers and whatnot that they would never feel alone at all. If anything, this technology increases solitude, and you're always isolated, and you're just putting stuff out there on the internet, a window into my life, but we're technically, you know, never connected physically or, you know, in real life. We just have a strong relationship with each other through technology, and the technology is almost like it's not only a window, but it's also a barrier. I mean, you can see through the window, but you can't touch me through the window. Unless you're fucking Buzz and you shatter the whole window, and then you could do whatever you want. But it's very lonely here, and I've been struggling with that. I love the level of independence, but you're just very alone with that. And you know, society makes it seem like it's a good thing to be independent, but I don't necessarily agree with that. I feel it today. I feel it at night, you know, when maybe I'm just used to having dogs in the house or living at home, and it's still an adjustment, but still, I feel like that's why people, you know, live with other people. I think we need to be close to other humans, or else we kind of lose our shit. Or else I'm just talking to myself all the time, and then I develop multiple personality disorder, and I'm fucking loony bin. There's a reason, there's a punishment in prisons known as solitary confinement, and they throw you into a room with your fucking own mind, and that is the worst torture in the world. And they always say, you know, when people come out of there, they're not the same. Well, that's because they just talked to themselves for 6 months on end, and they just lost their shit. Like, literally, probably took a shit and smeared it all over the walls in that room. And with that, I think it's important to leave the house, and I need to make a habit of doing that. The mall isn't far. It's not like East Bumblefuck. West Bumblefuck actually is closer to civilization, so I could go to the mall or the movies or something. Once again, these things require money, which you have to work to get and be independent, even though technically, you know, you're depending on others to get paid. It's craziness. Independence is promoted even though it's independence disguised as dependence on someone in a position of superiority. I wanted to talk about this topic, not only just to vent as per the usual, but also I want to somehow help you guys, maybe even help you think about things in a different light, give you perspective, or even help some of you guys going through these problems, because I know I'm not alone, and that is comforting. Because I know everybody out there suffers from loneliness at some point in their lifetime. I'm willing to bet a lot of you guys watching this through a computer screen, probably in your room or on your mobile device, on your cell phone in bed or wherever, in the car, watching this feeling alone. And it sucks. Social media, and you may have heard this said all the time, is hardly social at all. If anything, it's not social. You're just communicating through a window, and you're not actually with anyone. I try to make you feel like you're with me in the videos, and I think that's extremely valuable. And I'm not dismissing the fact that we have a connection together, but I am willing to bet that a lot of you guys feel lonely in your lives, and it's just, it sucks. I hope I bring you some sort of companionship, even if it is through the screen. Even though I am talking to this camera in the room, I do feel kinship with the camera, and I do feel like I'm talking to you guys. I'm looking through the window right now, and I'm like, hey guys, what's up? I see you through the window. It'd be cool to hang out right now, but you know, this is all we got right now until I'm actually nearby where you live, or vice versa, and we can meet up and hang out and stuff. So I hope this suffices. I mean, I can almost touch you. This is almost a thing. How about a big hug? See? This is kind of what we're left with, and it's shitty, but I'll take it. So where am I going with this? I don't know. I don't know what I expected when I moved in here. I expected all my problems to go away, but if anything, there's just different kinds of problems. I don't have to worry about my dad breaking my shit, or I don't have to worry about Jeffrey barging in my room and just cracking random jokes on me or pranking me. I would think I would feel happy right now, but, you know, I guess I'm just still adjusting. And it's interesting, it's like, I think about my mom a lot, and, you know, after my parents separated, and my mom, I was encouraging her to be independent, ironically. And I was like, you gotta live by yourself. You know, she lived in the RV for that time, and then she moved in with Aunt Melissa, and I was like, you don't want to be influenced by anyone else. You just want to be on your own. But now that I'm on my own, I'm like, oh, I wish I kind of had somebody with me here living with me. Like, I've been trying to get Corn to live with me. So, but then wouldn't Corn influence me? Like, I mean, just last night, I think I still got dishes in there that I haven't cleaned up, because when me and Corn get together, we just get super lazy and just want to play video games all the time. There's just so many conflictions here. And the reason I stress to my mom so much that I think she should be by herself is she needs time to think and reflect and figure out what to do. But like, I have that now, and I don't know what the fuck to do. It just sucks. I don't know what I envisioned. I envisioned just great things, happiness, playing video games till early hours of the morning, being able to eat whatever I want and have no restrictions, nobody telling me I can't do that, and it's been grand, trust me. I do value those things here, but I just feel like there should be something more. Probably one of my biggest fears is to just end up feeling very alone and isolated. But at the same time, I feel like that's probably what's best for somebody like me. I think with everyone that's been around me and things that I've done, once again, I think maybe this is what's best for me. I just kind of need to live with myself and redefine myself, and then, you know, I can be good for you guys and myself. If it sounds like me just dealing with some shit, that's probably because I am dealing with some shit. It's really hard, and I just want you guys to understand, you know, the grass is always greener on the other side. I thought it was going to be amazing when I moved out, and it is, but there's also some serious drawbacks, and I find myself, I need company over here. If I had to give any advice to anybody who feels alone, honestly, if my videos help you, that's awesome, but it also really helps to have somebody in real life, not saying that this isn't real life, that you can talk to, whether it's a friend or family member. Like, I've had somebody here damn near every day. It was nice to see my mom last night, and, you know, Corn's been here every day, and, you know, it's been nice to see Uncle Larry, and I had the Super Bowl party. But, you know, days where I can't have anyone here, I think I just need to, I know what it is. I know what it is. My biggest issue, and I think why they do solitary confinement for, say, maybe somebody that has killed someone, or somebody that's done something really, really bad, or, you know, somebody who just doesn't like themselves, is because we can be our own worst enemy. We can be our biggest critics. We can beat ourselves up till we want to die. And I'm being really real with you guys. And it's hard to be independent when you don't like yourself, when you feel you've done some fucked up things, or, you know, maybe you don't even believe it. Maybe part of you believes it, but you hear it all the time from other people, and it makes you feel like you really don't deserve to live, or you really don't even deserve to be by your side. I don't know. It's just, I think I'm struggling so much living by myself right now is because maybe I just don't like myself sometimes. Because I do some messed up things. I have done some messed up things, and I think I'm beating myself up a lot, and I just need to really love myself right now. And I'm glad that you guys love me. You guys have made me so much stronger, and I'm hoping I can do that for you. But I think that's the ticket, really. You can be really independent once you learn to really accept you for who you are. I accept you guys for who you are, and I know you guys accept me for who I am, even despite the bad things. And I think with that, that's a beautiful thing. And I think that's why today I could have been sulking in my bedroom talking to Peter the Fly, which isn't that bad. I know, Peter, I know you're listening to this. He's always listening, he's always watching. But that's why I decided to do a powwow and talk to you guys. It's because you guys make me like who I am. That's sad. That's not really independence, I guess. It's kind of a dependence on you. But eventually, I think we can grow to a point where we don't necessarily need each other anymore, but we want each other. I want you guys anyway. I think that makes sense. Some of these powwows, I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking. I'm just literally talking for a few minutes on end. Can I just attribute anything that I say that's borderline stupid to carbon monoxide poisoning? Can I do that? Anyway, rambles over. Back to advice. Find something or someone that makes you feel good about yourself and happy, and just keep pursuing that. And the biggest thing for me is video games make me happy, and you guys make me happy. So you know what? It's the same shit I always say to you and myself and my dad and anyone else who ever questions me. I'm gonna do the things that I love, the things that make me happy, and suddenly I don't feel so alone anymore. And even just saying these things, you can see my mood just changed. That's what I'm gonna pursue. That's what I'm gonna follow 110%, even though that's impossible, but you know what I mean. So find some people that do support you, even if they don't exist. maybe you have to turn to the computer screen, but just know in your heart what you love to do, what you want to do forever and ever, and it just doesn't get old, and keep doing that. We have each other's back here, and as far as, so with loneliness, you know, sometimes you do got to drop the screen. I think it does more harm than good sometimes. However, if you're watching McJuggerNuggets YouTube channel, I feel like it does do more good than harm, so keep viewing and subscribe if you're not already. Also, the Keep It Frigid hoodie, it actually feels like it's hugging you all the time, so it's been really nice to have that on for the past few days. That's why I haven't taken it off. That, and I just fucking love this thing. This is the coolest thing we have in the shop. It's important to talk to people. Even, like, personally, I'm an introvert. I don't really like talking to people, and you may think that that's bullshit, because I talk to you guys all the time, and I'm talking to people around me, and I can be kind of mouthy at times, but I actually really don't particularly care to talk that much. I'd say 80% of my day, I'm not really saying much. But even with that, though, sometimes you do have to talk to people. And I know it's hard, and sometimes there's things you just don't want to say, but I feel like it is very valuable to say it. With this whole independence bit, like I was saying, I think we just got to learn to get to a point to accept ourselves, and by doing that, we need to know ourselves in and out. And you can do that through talking to other people, or even talking to yourself, or even a fly. You can just, you know, kind of define yourself by knowing what you love to do. And I think for a lot of us, you guys can definitely pick something. I think a lot of you guys love video games, so that's pretty cool. Independence is overrated as shit. Growing up sucks. It really does suck. Independence is cool, but you really got to own it. And I think I'm getting there. But alright, Juggies, I think I'll start to get used to living here. I'm going through some transitional phases right now. You guys will get to kind of see that journey. But don't forget to subscribe for more content. Instagram links in the description. I hope this powwow helped you. I don't know why I have one sleeve up and one sleeve down. Guys, seriously, Keep It Frigid hoodies in the shop. There will be a vlog coming out later tonight. I think Corn actually will be coming over, so we'll be playing some Super Nintendo, finish our Super Mario Bros. Campaign and whatnot. And we might even try and do some construction stuff by ourselves, because I need to get some things done so I can move the rest of my shit in here. Alright, Juggies, I love you all to death. I'm sorry if this was a little depressing, but you know these powwows is all super real combos, and it's nice to get to know each other even more. Alright, Juggies, love you all to death, and don't forget to keep it frigid.